Canelo Alvarez deserves a break, a gimme fight of sorts. And that's exactly what Avni Yildirim should provide the 168-pound champion on Saturday. After 3 fights in a row against some of the best fighters in their divisions, and 5 tough fights in his last 6 outings, Alvarez will defend his titles against his mandatory opponent, somebody who has almost no chance to beat him. Here's everything you need to know about Canelo Alvarez vs. Avni Yildirim, including the odds, their records and a prediction on who will win. Though Alvarez has apparently heard some criticism about his opponent, he isn't worrying about other people's opinions. Nor should he. "I don't have to give any explanation for fighting Yildirim," Alvarez told Boxing Scene. "I really don't have to give any explanation because they're never gonna be happy with anything. I just fought one at 168 pounds, Callum Smith, and they're not happy with that, either. So, I have nothing to say and nothing to explain. I don't care." Assuming Alvarez beats Yildirim, his calendar for the rest of the 2021 calendar should be full. He's apparently on schedule to face super middleweight titlist Billy Joe Saunders in May, and assuming Alvarez wins that, he could fight Caleb Plant for the undisputed 168-pound title in September. Then, maybe Gennadiy Golovkin for a 3rd time in December. "It's important for me and trainer Eddy Reynoso, because very few people have achieved becoming undisputed champions," Alvarez said. "And that's a short-term goal for us. To win all the titles at 168 pounds. Obviously, no Mexican has ever done it. So that's our short-term goal, to keep making history. And that's what we want. Eddy and I have always wanted the best. And we want to keep making history. I think it's important, not just for me, but for all fighters. To make history in boxing is very important, I think. It's very important to me to leave behind a legacy in this sport. And that's why we're doing this. To keep making history, and so when people talk about boxing, they always remember me." Funny, Yildirim is also looking to make history on Saturday. Avni may be an underdog, but he doesn't care what anybody says, his trainer Joel Diaz said. He's going to shock the world. Here's more info on the Canelo Alvarez vs. Avni Yildirim showdown that US viewers can watch on DAZN beginning at 7 p.m. ET. Viewers can also take it in via PPV for $49.99 on their local cable provider, and that purchase includes 2 free months of DAZN. Unsurprisingly, Alvarez is a hefty betting favorite at -5,000, meaning you'd have to wager $5,000 to win $100. Yildirim, meanwhile, is +1400, which means you'd win $1.400 on a $100 bet. You could find slightly better odds on Alvarez at Sports Betting Dime at -4,500. But if you want to wager on Alvarez, you have to find a prop bet that has a little value. I like Alvarez winning by KO in rounds 4 to 6 at +162. Or you could try the over-under of 4.